Greetings good citizens. We here at Ubisoft have an exciting announcement for you. From today, you will be able to buy WD credits. Yes, the currency that lets you unlock tons of extras to spice up your game. Ever wanted to sneak into heavily guarded government complexes completely undetected while wearing super shiny cyborg knight armor? Now you can! Ever wanted extra character classes? Despite the classes in-game being totally serviceable and liable to permanently die, we have new ones available now to round out your roster. How about a map showing the location of every collectible, the locations of which appear when you clear a district anyway? You've got it! But remember, when you're looking for something a little bit extra special... Wait, what's this? What is... Again? Alright, this is the final. The very, very last straw. Who is responsible for this? I demand that you show yourself. Who are you?
Right! Go for it, DedSec!
Okay, long story short, London is bombed, DedSec is blamed. Almost all the members have been either caught or killed, and you find yourself recruited entirely at random off of the street. Get used to that, you'll be doing it a lot, to other people. For your first operative, you get to choose from the very best of the very mediocre. Find DedSec's safe house and power it back up. And then it's out into the big city of London, or at least as much of London as they can be bothered to render. First thing you're going to have to get your head around is that every single security camera in the entire city is your new best friend. Normally, cameras are used to secure an area, but thanks to the ease with which you can hack into them, coupled with real-time pixelation of your entire body, cameras expose security weaknesses instead of beefing them up. Takes a bit of getting used to.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Second thing you have to get your head around is everyone, and I mean everyone, is a potential recruit. Which is why you should always avoid running people over. Running over people is a good way to annoy them, and annoying them is a good way to make them unrecruitable. If someone dislikes you, there's no way they'll join DedSec. So if, while pulling up quicker than advisable to a pavement near a mission, you just happen to crash into someone and it turns out that someone has mad drone skills, or something similar, you're going to feel like more of an arse than usual because now you can't recruit them. Not only that, but characters persist in the world. You can encounter the same people while exploring. You can even run into your own team members on the day off. Literally. I ran into them with my car. They were out of commission for a while. That happened. And while that kind of thing is sort of impressive, the only distinction between characters are their names, their voice, the events that have happened to them, and the list of special skills they possess. Except for some less than special ones, which I like to call negative skills. They are literally worse than having no skills at all. Don't recruit everyone you meet. There's a huge array of clothing options in the game, Probably because you can end up with a massive roster and you don't want to dress everyone in the same skirt. You can, I just don't know why you'd want to. The digital currency is only used to buy clothes, so feel free to splurge. Characters, by the way, do not react to what you're wearing. You can stand in the middle of the street wearing DedSec branded gear and Albion security will totally ignore you. You can wear almost nothing in public and nobody will bat an eyelid.
If you want to release an EPC detainee, you can do it from a terminal in this location.
Look at the door. We have an intruder.
Deportation order cleared. Our prospect should be quite pleased by that.
So while the cast of characters that are potentially available to you is impressively massive, the game still manages to come across as mostly lifeless. It feels like everyone has a label and they don't actually behave any differently. Speaking of behaving differently, when you turn a region defiant, nothing happens. Like literally nothing. I expected some people to throw bricks or the odd punch at Albion security, but nope. The boroughs don't react to the change in status, behaviour-wise I mean. The only thing you get is a new high-level operative, which to be honest is a pretty sweet reward. And in case the world hasn't reminded you occasionally enough that its immersion is not the best, these three old ladies have the exact same voice.
His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The last thing the NHS needs is some hacker moron sabotaging it.
Oh, there you are, dear. It's just lovely what you've done for the neighbourhood. Those Albion thugs were becoming a bloody nuisance.
Brilliant. I'm not ready to go to pasture yet. Let's get to it.
And as part of recruitment missions, I was sent to the exact same compound to steal the exact same ambulance twice. I've lost count the number of times I've broken into Scotland Yard.
You can release a prisoner from here. Could be a good way to win brownie points with our prospect.
Nice. This look is an improvement for you.
Well, now that I'm a resistance fighter, I thought I should look proper bitching.
Prisoner released. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
There's a variety of tech to upgrade, although half of it is unnecessary, and most of the other half you won't need until much later. The problem is, once you've learned how bad guys patrol an area, once you're clued into how to use the cameras, once you've discovered the unbridled versatility of the Infiltrator Spider-Bot, you won't need many of these upgrades, simply because the secure areas aren't actually all that secure.
Help me!
There. Who says violence never solves anything? Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
Someone's down.
She won't forget that. Well done. I'll have a trophy sent round later.
I know they're creeping around here somewhere.
Upgrading the pistol to maximum silences its shots. You know, just in case you can't be asked to get close to the target for once. There are 6 equipable gadgets, the Infiltrator Spider Bot, and 5 others you probably won't use unless you force yourself. Because you can only equip 1 gadget at a time. Problem is, the Spider Bot can do so many things you and your other gadgets can. It can infiltrate facilities, like your operative. It can hack terminals, like your operative. It can fit under desks and sneak through ventilation ducts. And you know how your operative has a personal cloaking field gadget? So does the Spider Bot. Another gadget is the electro-shock trap. When the Spider Bot is destroyed, it fires off a short-range version. And you know how operatives can incapacitate enemies silently from behind? In space, no one can hear you being electrocuted in the face.
Received. Stand by for further developments.
And remember how you can't recruit people who already hate you? This is a hacking game. There's always a workaround. The Deep Profiler unlocks the hidden recesses of a person's online woes, allowing you to smooth over the cracks and pave the way to offer them a job.
I've unlocked full access to the competitors' work emails. I bet our prospect will be happy to get their hands on that.
We've been in need of more good people. It takes a brass pair to stand up for what's right.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Perfect.
Police, Clan Kelly members, Albion security itself. They all hate you when they meet you. Unreservedly. But help them with their problems and they become your new best friend. Seriously, get the Deep Profiler. Upgrade the Spider Bot first. Get the double jump. The point of recruiting police, Clan Kelly, Albion, construction workers, medical staff is so you have someone with a disguise. Certain people wearing certain disguises can wander straight into certain places without being detected by security fields. But you can't get too close to anyone else. Or a drone. Or crouch. Or take cover. Okay, I'm in two minds as to whether disguises actually help or not. It's an Ubisoft game, so naturally you'll have to trawl the map looking for stuff, whether you want to or not. I'm a completionist, so sweeping across the map, hoovering up all those icons is irresistible. Right up until the point where it becomes unbearable. Also, if you zoom out any further than this, the icons vanish.
Found her.
Someone shut down that spider thing! Clear. Negative contact. Area clear. Moving on. Wander too far.
Yes, well done. Now get out of there so we can take a look at what you've got.
And finally, the combat. I left it till last because it's not really the point of the game. In fact, you're reminded of the fact that DedSec is not supposed to be a violent organisation.
Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Combat is serviceable, except when you start hacking certain computers and the enemy instantly goes to maximum alert and you're forced into a fight without necessarily being prepared for it.
Dispatch, deploying drone to apprehend the suspect.
You get no warning, and you can't change equipment in enemy territory, so if you went in with a pistol and a spider bot, you're screwed. Once you know you're going to get attacked, you can at the very least get to a more tactical position and hold it, if not just sending an operative with a way better gun. Also, this is a good moment to unlock hacking the more powerful drone types.
Oh shit! I'm shot! I've been shot!
There's only one way this ends.
In short, when you're hacking the city or playing dress up, it's fun. Whenever you're doing anything else, most other things are a chore. Especially when the game forces you into a fight. That's really annoying, because you're not ready for it and you haven't selected the right character or the right loadout. But it's fun for what it is, and I liked it. I'm going to give Watch Dogs Legion a 7 out of 10. I think it is a good game. I like what they try to do with the characters, giving them all different skills and sort of, but not really, giving them all different personalities, because you do hear the same voices. It's like it has the vaguest whiff of Shadow of Mordor. You know what I mean? Where every orc has its own identity, or it feels like it does. This feels like they tried to do sort of the same thing, but it didn't quite work. It doesn't quite materialise. But I liked it for what it was. Right, that'll do for me. What did you think of my video? Leave a like or dislike down below. What did you think of Watch Dogs Legion? Leave a comment down below on your thoughts. What irritated you? What did you like about it, etc. And if you're new around here, you could subscribe, I suppose, or if you want to inflict me on someone else secretly, you can always share instead. See you next time. Oh. I think what's happened here is that someone's tried to be stylish and put like a split at the bottom of the coat, but then they've for some reason tied it together with thread. I keep catching the thread on the corner on one of the clips that's holding the screen up. Every time I pull away from that side, it hooks onto it. Why, what, I mean, what, why? Why? I don't get it. Why make an opening if you're then going to sew it shut? Damn it.